The fight between Jake Paul and Nate Diaz Saturday night will not go down as one of the greatest in boxing history. But regardless of the outcome, it's a testament to Paul's rise. Less than 4 years ago, he made his boxing debut against fellow YouTube celebrity Gib. Now he's a solid favorite against Diaz, the UFC stalwart who will be making his pro boxing debut in a bout scheduled for 10 rounds at 185 pounds. Paul, 6, won with 4 KOs, has gone from sideshow to one of the top draws in combat sports. The days of being paired up against the likes of retired NBA All-Star Nate Robinson on the undercard of the Mike Tyson-Roy Jones Jr. exhibition match are long gone. Could Paul versus Diaz be a decent fight? Paul, 26, is more than a decade younger than Diaz, 38. He's also bigger and stronger, having scored brutal knockout victories against Robinson and former UFC champion Tyrone Woodley, and having knocked down each of his opponents. But Paul lost his last fight, a split decision against Tommy Fury. Fury is far bigger and stronger than Diaz, but he did show Paul can be outboxed. Diaz is a third-degree black belt in jiu-jitsu, but the grappling skills will be of no value Saturday night. However, he could prove to be more fluid in the ring, and Diaz distinguished himself in the UFC for his striking ability. In 2016, he bloodied Conor McGregor in both a victory and in their rematch. But now Diaz will be lacing 10-ounce boxing gloves instead of the 4-ounce UFC gloves. Originally, the fight was scheduled for 8 rounds, but Diaz persuaded Paul to make it a 10-round bout, and Diaz is likely hoping to turn the showdown into a fight of endurance. Prediction for the Paul-Diaz fight. Paul has overhauled his team after the setback against Fury. Most significantly, he cut ties with trainer BJ Flores and brought in Shane Mosley, the former world champion who worked with Paul in the YouTube celebrity's pro debut in 2019. He also hired Larry Wade, a seasoned boxing coach who has overseen the strength and conditioning program. Paul says he's in the best shape of his boxing career. My prediction is the fight will not go past 4 rounds because Nate is not going to have the type of defense to keep Jake off of him, Flores said. And the more aggressive he is, the worse it's going to be for him. I think Nate's going to be aggressive. He's going to have to be aggressive, and that's going to play right into Jake.